Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and, honestly, visually stunning forms in all of Hindu mythology. So get ready, because we are about to unravel the mystery of a god who is, quite literally, two in one.
Okay, let's just jump right in. Take a good look at this image. I mean, really look. Is this one divine being, or is it two that have been perfectly fused together? The incredible answer is, well, it's both. And that's the central puzzle we're going to solve today.
So, this deity is known as Harihara, and the name itself tells you everything you need to know. Hari is a name for Vishnu, the great preserver, and Hara is a name for Shiva, the destroyer. You put them together and what you get is this profound idea that forces that seem like total opposites are in fact just two sides of the very same ultimate reality.
So, how in the world do you read an image this complex? Well, let's break it down, side by side, to really understand all the powerful symbolism that's packed into this single, incredible form.
What we're looking at here is a merger of two of the absolute heavyweights in Hinduism. On one side, you have Shiva, the ascetic, the deep meditator, the one who transforms the universe. And on the other, you have Vishnu, the king, the sustainer, the one who protects the cosmic order. Two totally distinct personalities, all in one body.
Now this is where it gets really interesting, because you can see their identities mapped out visually. Look over to the deity's right side. That's the Shiva, or Hara side. You can see the matted hair of a yogi, the crescent moon, the tiger skin loincloth. He's holding his classic trident, the Trishula. Now just shift your gaze to the left, the Vishnu or Hari side. It's a completely different world. A majestic golden crown, rich silk garments, and he's holding his conch shell and mace. Even their divine mounts are there, side by side, Shiva's bull, Nandi, and Vishnu's eagle, Garuda.
Okay, so we've seen what Harihara looks like. We get the details. But the much bigger question is, why? Why combine two deities that are so powerful, so distinct, into a single form? The answer to that question takes us right to the heart of Hindu philosophy.
Yeah, just think about that for a second. In a pantheon with millions of deities, why this specific, really dramatic fusion? And this quote from the ancient Skanda Purana just says it all, doesn't it? It gets right to the point. This isn't about competition, it's not about which god is superior, it's about total inseparability. They are interdependent, they exist within each other.
So the whole point is this philosophy of abheda, or non-duality. See, the Harihara form had a very important job. It helped bring together the followers of Shiva and the followers of Vishnu, showing them that, hey, you're both worshiping the same ultimate truth. It teaches that these huge cosmic jobs, creating, preserving, destroying, they're not separate acts. It's all just one big continuous cycle. And when you see them as one, you can overcome that illusion of opposites, which is a huge step on the path to spiritual liberation.
Of course, an idea this powerful has some incredible stories to go with it. So let's dive into some of the ancient legends that explain how this divine union came to be.
One of the best-known stories is about this demon named Guhasura. Now, he was clever. He managed to get a boon that made him invincible to either Vishnu or Shiva individually. He basically found a cosmic loophole. So thinking he was totally immortal, he starts causing chaos. The two gods, to save the universe but still honor the boon, did something unthinkable. They merged. As Harihara, they became a completely new entity, one that wasn't bound by the demon's technicality. And just like that, they were able to restore order. It's just a brilliant story about divine problem solving.
And that's not the only tale. Another popular legend talks about Shiva being absolutely enchanted by Vishnu's beautiful female form, Mohini. Their connection was so powerful that it caused them to merge into one, symbolizing this amazing union of the ascetic and the enchanter, the static and the dynamic, all as one divine consciousness.
But here's the thing. This is not just ancient history. The worship of Harihara is a vibrant, living tradition. So how do people connect with this idea of unity today in the real world? Well, one of the beautiful rituals is called Vaikuntha Chaturdashi. And on this day, devotees do something called a divine exchange. They take tulsi leaves, which are sacred to Vishnu, and they offer them to the Shiva side of the deity. Then, they take bael leaves, which are sacred to Shiva, and offer them to the Vishnu side. It's a physical act that so perfectly demonstrates the whole philosophy of oneness, it erases the boundaries right there in the act of worship itself.
And you can actually see this deity in person. There are these magnificent temples all across India dedicated to Harihara.
The Harihara Temple in Karnataka is known for this breathtaking 12th century idol. And the Badami cave temples, they have one of the earliest and most iconic stone carvings of this unified form, and it dates all the way back to the 6th century. This idea has literally been carved in stone for millennia.
So that leaves us with a final question. We live in a world that so often forces us to see things in black and white, as us versus them. Harihara presents a completely different path. It's a reminder that destruction and creation, austerity and majesty, they aren't opposites to be fought over. They're essential parts of a single, complete whole. In a world that feels so divided, what can we learn from that? It's something to think about.